Good evening, everyone. I would like to welcome you all to the Cambridge City Council's Housing Scrutiny Committee. My name is Councillor Tithala Varki, and I am the chair of this committee, a meeting taking place at 5:30 p.m. on 22nd September 2022. I will roll call councillors alphabetically by surname to ensure they are present. We have received apologies from Lulu Agate, tenant representative. Please advise if you know of any apologies. Now, are you present, Councillor Bajent? Are you present, Councillor Gonthorpe?
Here.
Councillor Hollowwood?
Yeah.
Councillor Howard? Councillor Lee?
Present.
Councillor Porter?
Present, Chair.
Councillor Pound?
Yes, present.
Councillor Robertson?
Present.
Tithala Varki is me, finally, and the Executive Councillor for Housing, Councillor Baird.
Present.
I will roll call the tenants and leaseholders representative alphabetically by surname. Christabel Amitier.
Present.
Is attending this meeting virtually by Microsoft Teams. While she can contribute to debate, she will be unable to vote as she is not present in person. Are you present, Christabel Amete? Sorry, I'm
Yes.
repeating it, sorry. Diana Best? Diane Best, sorry.
Present, Chair.
Manti Powell?
Present, Chair.
Diana Mins?
Present, Chair.
And Colin Stephen. How I pronounced it wrongly? Colin Stevens. The officers permanently present throughout this meeting are Director of the Neighborhood and Communities, Jane Wilson, Director of Enterprise and Sustainable Development, Fiona Barron, Committee Manager, Sarah Steed, Meeting Producer, Boris Herzog. Other officers, public speakers will join us throughout the course of this meeting, and I will introduce them at the start of the relevant agenda item. Housekeeping. Copies of the agenda can be found on the City Council's website under committee meetings, minutes and agendas. Please try to refer to the specific page and paragraph number with the agenda. Please ensure that you have switched off or silenced any other devices you have so that they do not interrupt the proceedings. When you are invited to address the meeting, please make sure your microphone is switched on. When you finish addressing the meeting, please turn off your microphone immediately. Speak slowly and clearly, and please do not talk over or interrupt anyone. If anyone has any problem in hearing me throughout the meeting, please alert me by waving their hands or advising a council officer. Please can those present in the council chamber note, everything on your desk, including your laptop screen, is likely to be broadcasted at some point. The camera follows the microphone being switched on, so councillors and officers are requested to wait a couple of seconds before speaking to allow the camera to catch up. Please raise your hands if you wish to speak. Please can those participating in the meeting via Teams indicate that you wish to speak via the chat column or raised hand option. Please do not use the chat column for any other purpose. The meeting chat is neither confidential nor private and can be subject to a freedom of information or data protection request. Make sure that your device is fully charged and that you switched your microphone off unless you are invited to speak. Please use the headset if available when speaking and hold the microphone close to your mouth. Could all virtual meeting participants turn their cameras off until we come to the agenda item that you are speaking on? If a report officer drops out from the committee due to poor broadcast signal, The senior officer present will take over their representation or report and respond to the questions. Meeting procedure. The committee will receive an oral presentation from officers. Members of the committee will then discuss the report and vote on the recommendation. Tenants and leaseholders representative will participate on the debate on agenda item, but may only vote on items in part one of the agenda. Part one of the meeting will be chaired by the tenant leaseholders representative. I will then chair part two of the agenda. Following the vote of the committee, the executive councillor as the decision maker will be asked if they agree to the decision. Reordering agenda. Under paragraph 4.2.1 of the council procedure rules, as chair, I am exercising my discretion to alter the order of the agenda item. Agenda item 12 will be brought forward and considered after agenda item 4. Moving on to the agenda, item 2, please could the committee members advise, sorry. Do you want to say something?
I was just going to.
Please could the committee members advise if they have any declaration of interest in identifying which agenda item they are, their declaration related to.
Hold on, wrong one. Oh, yes, I've got a declaration of interest in relation to item 6, the futures of the tenants' contents insurance scheme, because I have, and you'll see, I'm maybe one of the few people who have subscribed to the tenants' insurance scheme. So for that item, as chair for that part one, I'll leave the room and let you all discuss it amongst yourselves.
Anyone else? You have an interest on this. I tenant with the particular insurance, so I will be leaving the room and I will not take part in the debate.
Sorry. Oh, and myself as well. Item 6, declaration of interest of the contents insurance. I'll be leaving as well.
Agenda item 3, minutes of the 21st June 2022 meeting have been submitted to this meeting for approval. If there are any concerns, please could members raise them now, otherwise they will be approved as correct record. So that has been approved. Now we move to agenda item 4, public questions. The public question section lasts for 30 minutes and can be extended at any discretion, at my discretion, sorry. Public speakers have 3 minutes to speak with the additional 2 minutes of follow-up questions. The committee manager will advise when you reach the end of the speaking period, either the executive councillor or an officer will respond. If a person is not able to attend to ask a question, an officer may read it on their behalf. It's time permitting in the public question section. Addressing the committee, the public speaker are welcome to stay and listen to the rest of the meeting, but do not have to do so. Public speakers are not entitled to address the committee at any other point in the meeting. Should a member of the public try to speak at a point that they are not permitted to do so, they will be asked to stop by the chair. If the member of the public continues to speak or disrupt meeting, they will be asked to leave the meeting. Please, can I invite the first public speaker to speak, Dr. Chiodo. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrongly.
afternoon, councillors. My name is Dr. Maurice Kyoto. I'm a resident of Eakin Road, here to speak on agenda item 12. A letter was circulated to you on the 19th